Welcome back to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Things are getting thicker by every second. This administration has been squeezed to a corner, and I mean squeezed. They are crying out. There are pressure from all the corners to let Ruto speak to Raila Odinga, but Raila has refused. The door of mercy has been closed. Raila gave them an opportunity. Raila extended an olive branch. They squandered that golden opportunity. It is now too late. Several people continue to give William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua some pieces of advice on how to deal with Raila Odinga, because it seems they forgot and they are now being reminded. I want us to look at a tweet that you have all seen. I couldn't help but to share this because I know you have all seen this. Ngunyi is writing to both William Samoei Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua. This is what Ngunyi is saying. Let's begin with William Ruto. He says, "Dear Ruto, the economy lost 1 billion shillings every hour during the tear gas Mondays. This forced Uhuru to listen to Raila. Your headline position and Kakazungura wait cannot end well. M-Pesa bishops will not tell you this." He does not stop there. He tells Rigathi Gachagua, he tells this to Rigathi Gachagua. "Dear Rigathi Gachagua, are you sure you know how to handle Raila? Babaman is now strong. You have half the country, he has half the country. What the country needs now is leadership. Be the second bigger man, and M-Pesa bishops will not give you the counsel." That is Ngunyi Mutahi, and I believe that the sentiments of Ngunyi Mutahi are the sentiments of very many Kenyans. Let us face this, ladies and gentlemen. Today I want us to speak the truth. Let us open our hearts. Fungua roho. There are two mistakes that William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua did, but one was even bigger than the other. The first mistake was to rig Raila's victory. This has happened before. Kibaki did it, and Uhuru Kenyatta did it twice. That was the first mistake. But the second mistake that was even bigger was to rig an election, then they start chest thumping. And if you ask me, that was the bigger of the two mistakes. You know, when they said that they wanted to take Raila back to Bondo, Raila thought these were just campaign gimmicks. But I've always told you that when they took oath of office, they started buying leaders. And Raila knew that the battle lines had been drawn. I have always known Raila as a statesman, because anytime they rigged the elections, he was forced into a handshake. And for the love of the nation, he agreed, and he shook hands with Mwai Kibaki, and he shook hands with Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. But William Ruto, from where he is, he thinks that Kibaki and Uhuru Kenyatta were fools. And this is why Ngunyi is telling him that Raila has half of the country and they have half of the country. But let me just clarify a few things. Raila has got 3/4 of the country. You can fact check. Leave alone the psychophancy that within the political scenario. Just go and check yourself. Look at the rallies. Look at the acceptance even now. Look at the rallying call, and you know that Raila has got 3/4 of the country, and they only have 1/4. Even those who voted for them are now turning. They are making a U-turn because Raila is speaking the language that they want to hear. So there are two things here that will force them to bow down, or this will break them completely. The fact that Raila has got the people, and Raila is telling them what they want to hear. People are dying of hunger. I can assure you that this is what is going to bring the Ruto administration down. And Rigathi is being singled out. That's why Ngunyi is asking him, do you know how to handle Raila Odinga? You cannot handle Raila Odinga with this kind of hard politics. That is like a fish swimming in water. Raila loves it. He has done it before. And so when Rigathi is still being led by those kind of district commissioner instincts, where he used to be a DO or a DC, and whatever he said was salute, Raila cannot salute to Rigathi. In fact, those who will salute to Raila Odinga is Rigathi himself. They have gone ahead and said that they lost 2 billion Kenyan shillings every day. Ngunyi is telling them that this is not the first time that this is happening. When Raila declared Machozi Mondays during the Uhuru administration, Uhuru realized that he was the one who was on the losing end. The buck stopped with him. And so what did he do? He did the wisest thing. Number one, he stopped chest thumping. Number two, he called all the hardliners and told them, we have to do something. And number three, those who could not listen were kept in the darkness. And they looked for Raila Amolo Odinga and they talked. And that is how we had peace. Today, William Ruto must choose a path that will help this country. Look at how they are trying to solve this situation. They are only exposing their ignorance because they want to remain obstinate and stubborn and tough in the wake of challenges that people are seeing. You know what has really messed up the administration are those churches where they go to pray on Sundays and they say that they are chuma ya zamani. They are iron metals that cannot be bent. They keep on telling William Ruto that he is a son of a Mau Mau. They keep on telling William Ruto that Raila Amolo Odinga intimidated Kibaki and Uhuru Kenyatta and sold them what they call fear. But they say that William Ruto can never buy fear. He is a strong man, he's a lion. So when you say all this, it makes it very difficult for Ruto to calm down because you've praised him and he feels very bad that he wants to disappoint you. This is what is breaking them. They keep on doing this. They write to the international community to deal with Raila. They want maybe Raila to be declared persona non grata. They even call for his arrest. If you want to know that the people who are around William Samoei Ruto does not mean well for him, look at people like Kimani Ichung'wah saying that Raila should be arrested. Have you ever imagined, even in your wildest imagination, that Raila has been arrested? I want you, whether you are supporting Kenya Kwanza or supporting Azimio, I want you to sit down for a moment. Don't be led by your political affiliation instincts. I want you to imagine for a second that Raila Amolo Odinga has been arrested, and we are getting breaking news from all the media stations that Raila has been arrested. I want you to picture when you arrest Raila Odinga in Kenya today. Are you aggravating the situation, or you want the situation to calm down? And these are the sentiments. Number two, they are saying that they want to go for the businesses of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Why? They feel Uhuru is sponsoring the Azimio rallies. Let me ask you, in 2007 when Raila stood against Mwai Kibaki, who was sponsoring his campaigns? In 2013 and 2017, when Raila campaigned, and I believe he defeated the Ruto government, who was sponsoring his campaigns? Let me put it even more blatantly. Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is a member of Azimio. Let's say, for example, if he decides to sponsor his party, his coalition party, what will happen? Raila Amolo Odinga has conducted rallies since 1997. No one has ever sponsored them. Let them not hide behind Uhuru Kenyatta. Let them face Raila Amolo Odinga. Not even facing Raila Amolo Odinga. Let them face the reality. Raila has told them, open the server. Raila has told them, bring down the cost of living. Blame game can no longer work because you blame Uhuru Kenyatta every day. People listen to you, they clap, but when they go back to their houses, they still have empty tables, empty dishes, and empty cups without food. These people called for it. Raila has brought the war and the battle to their doorsteps. Raila has the people, hungry wananchi, and Raila wants to show them that you pressed a wrong button. And the people are asking, they want food on their table. The people in Pokot are asking, we want peace and tranquility, because the level of insecurity there is just too much. What is the administration doing? Yesterday, just the other day, they added more CSS without including any Mama Mboga. I saw, the only Mama Mboga I saw there, according to them, is Millicent Omanga, and the border there was Evans Kidero. We are getting news that they have approved more than, I don't know how many billions of shillings. They want to buy vehicles for the offices of Rigathi Gachagua and the Chief Minister Musalia Mudavadi and their spouses' offices. They continue to slap the hustler on the face, and they think that the hustler does not do this. I can assure you that they are in for a rude shock. They must open the server or they will come down. That is the call. They must reduce the cost of electricity, the cost of maize flour, the cost of education, the cost of living must come down, or else this is what is going to bring them down. I can assure you, as many now say in Kenya, there is a slogan, Zakayo shuka chini, like the biblical Zacchaeus, who was ordered by Jesus to come down. They are saying this Zacchaeus of the Kenya Kwanza administration must come down. I'm telling you, Zakayo must fall. They pressed a wrong button, and they must. 2 billion in one day, 4 billion in 2 days. How many more will we lose in a week? Already the Nairobi governor is crying foul, saying that he didn't collect enough taxes. The drama continues, and we will continue informing you as they transpire. Thanks for watching.